Vinny Smith's made some good things happen in late clock situations today, either for himself or for a teammate in that case.
He's that guy.
Here's a drive. Oh! And Paul George.
George catches. George drives. Nice step. Bank shot is good. Pretty play from Paul George.
Shot clock. George launches a three. Paul George a triple.
George. George well beyond the arc. That's a three. His first. George for three.
Nice pass from George and Leonard.
4 years at Florida State, the former Seminole. Paul George, he's in very deep. Reverse layup.
LeBron James. George, that's good. And the lead is 17 for the Clippers here in the first.
Already down by 5 as Paul George makes it 7.
Yeah, this is a
Recovers, gives it to George, who throws it down. Make our way to the trade deadline February 9th. Get a nice pickup. Woo, the league. 29% for James. Look at Paul George come right back. That's his fourth three-pointer. Paul George easily gets to the basket.
Is at the top, too, to LeBron James. Paul George with a 32.
Paul George drills another triple. That's his fifth. George for three. Again. Hits again. Back-to-back triple.
Paul George again goes into a nice little dribbling exhibition.
George pull up three. Buries it. And gets it. In the first half, took only 4 shots. And he knocks that one down to start the third quarter.
Just past the midway point here in the fourth. Paul George, nice feed. Throws it down, and it's a 5-point.
George wide open for three. Here's George. Yes. Another three.
Thought he was fouled. Paul George goes and finishes.
Fourth foul on Hart, his third offensive foul. George, yes, for three.
Oh, beautiful pass, and George with the slam. Game on the road. Paul George for three. George just was standing there in the corner, nails another three-pointer.
The shot, George takes it and hits.
George step back, three-pointer is good. Paul George off to a terrific start. 5 to shoot. Paul George.
This first half, Clippers have opened up a 10-point lead. Strong move by Paul.
Little step back. Boy, you can't guard that. Paul George.
Here's George.
Paul George was an elite defender. George for three.
George off a screen, flings a three and knocks it in. 10 quick ones for Paul George.
To George, to the cup. Oh my! Look out below!
George with time and space says, thank you very much, and knocks down his second 5 to play. George, oh my goodness! A swivel!
The game in February. This the last game in February is George again.
Their decision-making when they do so.
Paul George launches a three and rattles that in. George played in that game. Leonard did not. Little crossover Paul George with a hand in his face. That's a three. Paul George from
Defensive program, but I never saw him as an NBA player.
Paul George knocks it down.
13. Clippers led 113-107. They led by 6 with 4.5 remaining.
George on the drive. Banks it home. It's a 2-point game.